Hey everybody, it's your boy Eddie Ed. Hey, so I'm gonna give you guys a little gift today. Something that I've been working with, and something that I've never done before. You guys know about player props and everything, but you guys don't know how to break it down in a way where you're hitting it about a high 95%. And like I said, I'm gonna give you guys a gift right now. This is all I expect back. Hopefully, this teaching will make you guys a lot of money. Of course, I'm always going to show you guys what I do, and this is where you guys can send love to. And like I say, I ask for the minimum, try to help a brother out because I'm trying to help you guys out. And of course, I'll still always be posting what I got. But check this out. So you guys are gonna love this. Look at this, and I'm gonna show you that it's hitting at a high 90%. I haven't been showing you my bets, but I'm gonna show it to you today. So this is what you do. You just touch on the team. You just touch on the name Toronto or Cleveland, right? You go in the player props and you see what the person is averaging. Donovan Mitchell is a high 27%. So you decide if he's going to go over or if he's going to go under, right? So since it's already at a high 27, you know Donovan Mitchell is predicted to go over. But you don't know if he's going to be on fire that night. So let's see how low we can bring it down. So Donovan Mitchell at 27. Let's see if we can catch him at 20. Beautiful. You see, that's a beautiful bet right there. Now we got Donovan Mitchell at that. Even in rebounds, I'm going to teach you guys that this could do it also. Rebounds, I'm teaching you guys this, that rebounds and points are the best ones to go. Assists is okay. Threes is okay if you know your player. You see, this is where y'all expertise comes in. I don't know a lot of these players. Of course, I know a lot, but I don't know a lot of these players. For you guys that are more into this, it'll be even easier for you guys. But do it with the method that I'm teaching you, okay? So Evan Mobley, I know him. 9.5 rebounds he's predicted. Let's see how low we can bring this down. Evan Mobley, let's see at 6 if we could get him. Okay. That's actually a good number. 1,400. You know why? You want any money line. See, this is what I'm teaching you guys. You want any money line under 2,000 because the more you get, the bigger the payout is. So you could do either points, or you could do rebounds, or you guys put it together. But I will get always the best guys. So that's it. You see, I only got two from this. Now Indiana, player props again. Devin Booker has actually been messing up lately. He hasn't been covering no points. He's actually been playing like shit, but let's see where they're going at it. Look, Devin and Pascal. They're predicted at that many points. Let's bring it down. Devin and Pascal, look, we're catching both of them. Shit, I'd rather catch them lower because they've been playing bad. But you see, you can't get them at 15 points because they're too good of a player. So we'll take them at this. At least the chances are higher. And look, we can even put them at rebounds. Let's see who's at rebounds. You see, that's not high. I'd rather not take it. These guys are not predicted to get good rebounds. Okay. Now let's go to Atlanta. I'm just showing you guys this real quick. Player props again. Points. Okay. Lord Market Ken. I don't know him, but let's see how low we can bring him down. Laura. Okay, to 20. Look, we got him. Shit, let's see if we can get him down lower. Nope, we can't get him. We can't get him lower. So we'll catch him on this. So you see the pattern, guys? Look at this right now. Of course, you don't want 5. You want at least 12. Get at least 12 or 15, so at least the payout could be good. But right now, look at on just these 5 alone. Let's see how much we're getting back. We're getting back at least 100% back on your money. Look, you invest 100, you're getting 192 back. Of course, like I said, we don't want this. We don't want 5 teams. We want at least a little bit more, so the payout could be even better. But the high probability of this hitting is at a high 90%, 90 to 99 actually. So let me show you the proof now. Look under my finished bets, and just so you can see, I've actually been doing pretty good on my teasers. And look, this is the fact that I only did one teaser. I'm sorry I didn't show it to you guys, but I told you I got a high IQ of who should win always. And this is my only teaser, and I actually hit it. Look, I got my Magic, my Cavaliers, my Celtics, my Trailblazers, my Suns, my Thunder, and my Nuggets, and my Atlanta Hawks. Okay? Look at this. I told you guys, bring it down to the lowest you can. To record 9 points, Dylan Brooks, 9.5. Look, they went 18 points. It destroyed it. It wasn't even close. Devin Booker, okay, yeah, yesterday he actually looked out. Okay, he did good. Like I told you, it's better to catch him. The other day before, he didn't do it. I'm going to show you a 20 leg that I could have hit if it wasn't for Devin Booker not going over 20. He went freaking 19, didn't do it for me. And look at that shit, 26. Again, look at another one. I got 10 points to go above it. Look, 23. Tell me this isn't blowing you guys' mind right now. This should be blowing your fucking mind right now. Look at this. Shao Gilbert Alexander, you know he's a high scoring player. I couldn't get it lower than 24 and a half. I wish I could have got it at 20, but I couldn't. Look, he did over 30. But you see, this is knowing your players. Fucking Austin didn't do it for me yesterday. He missed it by freaking 2 points. Look at this other one. Look at Doncic. Again, a player that is averaging 30. I brought him down to 19 and a half because I wanted it to hit, and he couldn't do it yesterday. Another one, look, I brought it down as low as 15. This guy couldn't fucking do it. But you know what? Like I said, you try to pick your best. Pick your guys that you know are going to be your best rebounds or your best points. And look at that. And I got another way. I actually screenshot all this stuff to see who actually averaged over. So I won't pick the ones that didn't average over, just so you can see how to actually do it. And look at this. It's hitting like crazy. And like I said, it hits easily. Look at that. 19, this guy did 55 points. You know Djokovic is always good for that shit. So you pick your best. Pick your best. We got every freaking team to choose from. And you know in NBA, you got always at least 5 games to 10 games every day. So this is a daily system I'm telling you guys right now. Now I know I always give you guys my picks and everything, but this takes a lot of time, a lot of studying, a lot of screenshots and looking back to it. But like I said, for you guys that have a high knowledge of these games, this should be blowing your mind right now how easy it's going to be for you guys to win. Look at that shit. These guys passed it. Look what the number was and look how much they actually averaged on the game. But you want to stick to the ones that beat it easily. You don't want them. You see, like this right here, 5 points. Brooke Lopez. He did 10. You know it's a good pick for him to do over that much. See, I actually didn't really mess up. I did this just so I could keep track of who the players were. And so I could copy these answers so I won't pick these bad ones again. And this one I actually tried to invest in. You saw that I put 990. Look, they all went over. And this one, I'm sending a complaint to the Hard Rock. Look, there was no way I chose an under, and they said under, and it actually went over. So I don't know what they're trying to do, cheat me or something, because I'm like, wait a minute. There's no way I could have picked an under. Why did it go under? Look, there's no bet that's under. There's no one that's under. Everyone is over. Look at this. I killed it last night. I actually had 2 wrong on this 20 leg. But regardless, it doesn't matter because look, everything is over. Why did this one say under? There's not even a chance for you to pick it under. So I don't know why they did that shit to me. But look, everything else went over. All points. I love points. And yeah, points. I did all points of this shit. And rebounds. Look at rebounds. I like doing rebounds. I like bringing it to just above 5. And look what I got it at. And look at this. Look at how the money lines are. 650, 850, 900. This is what you want, guys. I'm telling you, this is what you want. And look, now I'm going to go fast just so you can see all the winnings. Look how high it wins. Yo, I barely get 1 or 2 wrong out of 20 legs. Look, 18 legs. You see mostly wins. Okay, this one got 3 so far. 4, But look, out of the amount I just told you, look at that. 18, 14 wrong only. That's a high probability, guys. Look, another 20 leg. And I'm just trying to perfect this right now. I'm just testing it. This is something I'm doing. I barely ever show you guys player props. Look at this shit. 3 wrong so far. Only 3 wrong. And look at this. 18 leg. 1, 2, 3. Yo, it almost hits every freaking time. Look, I told you. I've been picking my teasers pretty good. And look, I've only done 1 teaser. It's not like I do a lot. Look. I've actually been doing good on my teasers, so look, another 20 leg. Let's see how many you got wrong. But you got to go back and check these players out so you can put them together and pick your best ones. Look, 1, 2, 2 wrong on another 20 leg, guys. This got to be blowing your mind. So like I said, I'm not asking much. You should be loving this gift that I'm giving you guys. All I expect is the love back. You got my Zelle. Just show me whatever much love you guys can. Look at this shit. Another 20 leg. Let's see how many I got wrong. 1, 2, 2 out of a 20 leg again. Look, this is just random, guys. Look, 19. I put 170. 1, 2, and look what it is. This is another trick I'm gonna give you guys. Don't go too much with the low numbers. You see, recording over 5 points, because then that means they hardly ever play. But they do cover. The low 5 does cover. Look, they do cover a lot. Look at that shit. To go over 5, easy, easy. And look how much they went by over. Shit, 18 points over this 4 is just. This is just bad luck that they didn't go over. They at least scored. Look, one more shot, they would have fucking won it for me. So look, I told you the high probability is high. It's fucking high. Look, another 20 leg. Well, it is just like I said. I picked really good. So St. Paul, Austin Pia, that sucked. 3, 4 wrong. 4 wrong. 15 leg. Let's see how many I got wrong out of 15. Devin Booker, that was the one I told you. Look, I would have actually won this one. 1 more point, I would have got it. Freaking Devin Booker screwed me the other day. Look, that was the only 1 wrong. 1 wrong. Okay, now, so let's say, I'm hoping you guys see the pattern by now. Look at this shit, easily. Record 5 rebounds. Look, always bring it down to just above 4.5. Don't try to go 5, 6, or 7. And even though it does hit also, because look, it does go 9. Don't be greedy, though. Because the more you pick of these, unless you know your player, like I say, if you know your player, you'll actually get more money if you think they're going to go over 7 or 8 rebounds. And then you don't got to pick as high as 20. You see what I'm saying? This is where I'm teaching you. This is for you guys that have a higher IQ of your players and everything. Because if you actually know that your player is going to have at least 13 or 15 rebounds, then take the max. And then you don't got to go as high as me. You can actually get a really good payout. But you see, I don't know all these players. I only know a good amount of them, but I don't know all of them. That's why I'm giving you the secret. And I just hope you guys show me back the love. But look at that, guys. Look what I just showed you. Look at this. What was it? What? Damn, did he erase? Okay, look. What was it again? A 20 leg. Look at that. A 20 leg. 1, 2. 2 wrong in the freaking 20 leg. 12 leg parlay. 1, 2. 2 wrong. Yo, am I not showing you above 90? I mean, I know my math. I hope you guys know your math. This is an above 90 thing that I'm showing you guys. This is hitting at an above 90, even up to 99% on some of them, because you saw the Devin Booker one. I missed it by 1 point. 20 leg, missed it by 1. Well, that was a 14 leg. So I told you, this is freaking awesome, this thing I just started doing. And this is not me choosing wrong. This is me trying to actually record. Look, when you see me put a little bit on it, it's because I'm trying to copy all these. So I go back in my house, I look at my screenshots, and I see which players to take the next day, because you know these guys play every other 2 days. So after they play today, I try to go back and study and see how easily they broke this so I could put them together in a different sheet. So now I'm teaching you guys Look at that. Look how good I am at teasers, guys. 713. I missed it by one. Missed it by fucking one. You're talking to a guy that picks at a high 90% level. I'm one of the best handicappers out there. Nobody picks as high as me. Nobody does that. Nobody misses it just by one or two. That's the kind of handicapper I am. I freaking miss them by always one or two, man. Look, again, am I bullshitting? I missed it by two on this one. And this one wasn't even a teaser. This was picking straight up. I'm killing them straight up. Look at that shit. I predicted these scores and I missed it by only two. That would have been a hell of a payout right there. Again, another 7 leg parlay. Two. Missed it. So, like I said, I just love showing you guys. I know how to do this, but this one I'm giving you guys as a gift. You know, I'm still going to show you guys my college basketball, my college football this weekend. I'm trying to raise some money right now. Probably by Friday, if I had the money right now, I would already be posting my all my picks for college basketball. But like I said, I'm going through something right now. My high IQ sucks because it's being limited. Then I got to be doing 13, 14-hour days of Uber. That's the kind of days I'm doing to maintain a roof over my head. That's why I'm reaching out to you guys. I've never reached out to you guys ever in the past. So if you guys want to show me the love, it's just going to come right back at you. Look at your boy. Fucking. All right, so let me see. Let's go back to it again. You see? High 90s, guys. This hits. You just got to go back and see who actually did good and then take them again. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. You see, this is a new thing I'm testing, guys. I'm testing it. So right now, I'm going to get me a composition book. I'm going to write down every team on every page, and I'm going to see who's been doing good for my points and for my rebounds, because those are the only two that hit on a high level, points and rebounds. So you see? Well, not this one. This is different. This one is there. I think we're through already with this. No, it can't be. I think I've been doing this a little further back. Hold on, let's see. Yeah, you see? Look at that. It kills it. Look, over this many points. It does it sometimes very easily. Oh, and these are even NFL. This is where I'm going to kill it on Sunday. On NFL, these guys that's supposed to go high, just bring them low. And they beat it by a lot. Look at this, 25 rush yards. You see, when it comes to NFL, you got to do rush yards. So over 24 rush yards, boom. Always take the top two best players and then go to the next team. That's the secret, guys. Don't keep taking a bunch in one team. Get the best out of two teams and then jump and go to another one. You see, nobody else will tell you this. I'm telling you these secrets so you guys can win at a high level. Okay, guys? I hope you enjoyed this. Show me the love back, guys.